Men don't really want a woman for who and how she is. They don't really care about her personality. They don't care about her spirit. They don't care about her intellect and her emotional faculties. They really don't care.
Have you ever wondered sometimes you try to have conversation with a man and they don't just get it? Like sometimes they don't want to have conversations with you. Everything that is on their head is, I want to see what's under you. I want to get into it. I want to, take you home and, eat you up. That is exactly what's in there. Most of the time, they don't even pay attention to some things you tell them. And you be like, "Ah, but I told you this thing last week." Be like, "Oh, I didn't know." Like, in fact, as you're talking to them, eventually 1 year and it's coming out. Have you ever wondered why it happens? I have this video to share with you all. Let's go ahead and watch this video together. And I'm about to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Men don't really want a woman for who and how she is. They don't really care about her personality. They don't care about her spirit. They don't care about her intellect and her emotional faculties. They really don't care, especially not in today's society. All they care about, for the most part, is, her anatomy and what it can do for him as far as pleasures, right? So don't really expect in-depth conversations. Don't expect an in-depth bond, because the only deep conversation he wants to have with you is while he's lying between your thighs and you're making certain noises, and then he's giving you feedback according to the noises that you're making in his ear. Okay? That's all you're going to get until things shift in society with women not allowing themselves to be objectified to such a profound degree, right? That they're only seen as an object of pleasure. And they also should finally shift their mindset to, you know what, I'm more than just this makeup, I'm more than just this mascara, I'm more than just this lipstick, I'm more than just this hairdo, I'm more than just these nails and eyelashes and this outfit and these shoes and these handbags. I'm more than that. So I'm going to present myself as such to a man so that when he steps to me, when he's in my presence, he knows how to function with me on a higher level. Other than that, you might as well accept the worst. They don't really care about her personality. They don't care about her spirit. They don't care about her intellect.
I fear he ate y'all, and I've been saying this honestly since I was a young adult, and I could feel it on men. When you get tired of being lusted after, it no longer appeals to you that men are sexually attracted to you or that they feel you seen as sexy or seductive. When you recognize the difference between a man who truly wants to get to know you versus a man who sees you as an accessory or as a pleasure thing for him, you see that there's a very big difference in men who value you for your personality and how you show up as an individual. That's why I don't get away with men who during the get to know process don't ask you in-depth questions about who you are. They don't dig deeper into different facets of who you are, yet they claim to be interested in getting to know you as a woman. You can't be getting to know me and you don't ask about me. You don't observe the intimate details about me. You don't retain that information. And the double-edged sword of accountability is also owning the fact that there's this culture of women that we are growing beyond that have historically branded themselves as sexually explicit. That's the culture that's been created through rap music and everything else. So when you market yourself as this hypersexual entity, how do you expect a man to pay attention to anything else, especially when they're visual? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not excusing their behavior. I'm simply highlighting that if majority of men that you encounter all want to have schmecks with you, then leading with certain assets as a means to hook him in, you can't be surprised when he doesn't offer you anything else and he doesn't care about anything else. With that being said, there are certain types of men that are willing to trick on you. They don't give a damn what depth you have to offer as long as you can look good on their arms and you don't too much embarrass them. Now, you can play in their face if you like. However, know that they don't truly value you. When you're looking for partnership in something that is sustainable over time, growth, commitment, expansion, you are in need of a partner who will understand that you are multifaceted, that you have layers. Most men do not give a damn about you. Most men only really care about women that they have romantic interest in. And when they feel like their needs are not getting met, they'll likely be done with that relationship. If you truly want to learn how to distinguish the difference between a man who is getting to know you versus a man who is lusting after you, watch how he moves with you. Watch his intention. Watch how interested he is as an active listener when you're telling him about yourself. Now, don't go vomiting all over the place about your trauma and everything else. But you can give a limited amount of information to see what he does with that. Men who are interested in you as a person enjoy time with you. You don't have to have schmecks with them for them to enjoy being in the presence of your company. The problem is half of y'all don't know how to be good company. You just know how to look good. If you want to be a woman of sustenance, you have to know how to provide a full experience. And your coochie and your looks can't be the only thing you bring to the table.
I personally feel like men generally, a default man just talking to a woman is because he wants to get in between her legs. That is my own default. Like, that's what I feel like what men want. Default, right? It now takes another kind of man that's healed, another kind of man that really wants, he knows what he wants from a woman, another kind of different man. They're very rare, right? To be able to say, okay, I want what's between your legs, and I really want to get to know you. Doesn't mean it's still not going to get in between your legs, right? So I don't feel like there's a way you have to do that a man would, he would not want to just get in between your legs, he wants to get to know you. They all, in my head, like, I might be right, I might be wrong. I feel like in my head, when I see a man that wants to get to know me, what he wants is to have sex with you. That is a default setting. And when you ask these men, that is what they're going to tell you. They'll tell you, oh, when I met you then, I just wanted to, chop and run. Like, I just wanted to smack you and go. But then I fell in love. That is that is the default setting for most men. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how presentable you are, no matter how successful you are, that is what they see first, right? And most of the time, they do anything. In fact, they're going to listen to conversation with you. They're going to follow you to places. They'll follow you. Some may even follow you to church. Like, some might follow you to church. They'll worship your God. They'll follow you to, they'll do things. They'll do so many things. They'll like what you like, They'll watch the movies that they don't enjoy watching just for you to fall to that stage. And once they have that sex with you, that is it. Then they start changing. That is why some men act up immediately after sex. But then some of them will say that I actually wanted to, have sex with you first, but then I got to know you and I love your personality. You added some value to my life. Yes, some of that happened. But the first thing that comes to this man's head is, I like this girl, I'm going to get to know her, and I'm going to have sex with her. No doubt some women are, they always attract men, in a very sensual way. Probably, I don't know, maybe where they are, or I don't know. But sometimes I just feel like I don't want to blame women for everything, for that, not for everything. I don't want to blame women for that because of the kind of mindset I have. Even if you don't appear like that, that is what is in their head. Even by your facial, even if you're wearing joggers, you're wearing a big t-shirt, a man that will come to you, what is in my head is, they want to have sex with you. Yes, they will try to get to know you. You can be friends as well. You can later be friends, and you guys might not do it. But if that is what he wants, and he tries to be friends with you, he's going to play along to a point, and later on, if you don't give him what he wants, he start acting up. They'll start acting up. They'll start, you start be like, but you're always nice to me. Like, they'll be like, I'm busy. That's when you not see them being busy, because they see that, oh, this guy's not going to give me what I want. So why am I wasting my time with her? Right? It's just me. I just feel like that is it. That's it. So when people say that, oh, women attract some men that would just want to have sex with them, I'm like, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I just feel like no matter what you do, no matter how, even if you're wearing a corporate clothes, even if you're in the office space, your boss that comes to meet you just want to have sex with you. Like he's looking into your shirt, into those two oranges between your shirt. That is what his brain is telling him how he wants to grab it. Like that is it. They always want to specialize you and just want to, how can I get these girls come to my house? How can I just have sex with her? So some of them will have sex with you once and they cannot get to like you differently, and they will now want to get to know you later. They will now like kind of get some little interest in you before you know you guys might start liking each other more than that. Well, some men might not just want to have sex with you for the very first time. They just want to be friends with you. Some are just looking for friendship. But I just feel like most of the men most of the most men want to have sex with you the very, very first time. Then they don't want to have conversation with you. Like all this long talk that you're talking, telling them about your family, telling them about your life. They're not interested. What they want is, let's get to the real deal. Like that is what most of them heard. And that is why you see that they don't really have a very sensible conversation with their girls. Even when they eventually start dating you, they don't have sensible conversations with you. You see that you cannot even have a very sensible conversation with your partner, because what is in their head is how, even if they want to be nice to you for a while, is because of what they want to get. And once they get it, they are good for that period. They'll come back again, be nice to you again, get it, they're good for that period. I just feel like men don't really want to be men, like want to be close to them like that. You see a man that say, I'm a man of short words, like I don't talk too much. But you see them when it comes to their friends, their family, or anybody that they're not having sex with, they talk so much. But let them be with their partner or somebody that they are not really, they'll be like, I don't talk much, I don't talk much, I don't know what to say, just because of what they want to get, which is in between your legs. All right, am I right or wrong? Let me know your thought down in the comment section respectfully, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to get notified as soon as I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.